Do you ever wonder what it takes to be one of the most productive people who is constantly getting stuff done, getting goals accomplished, exceeding their expectations? Do you wonder what it takes to become one of those people? My name is Mark Gabberty and I'm a teenager entrepreneur, and in this video I'm going to share with you the 4 core beliefs that all highly productive people have. So the reason that it's important to understand what these core beliefs are is because you know what makes up a highly productive person. You know that it's got something to do with work ethic. It's something to do with taking action and getting results. But what are these 4 core beliefs that they have? So the first one is that they believe that dreaming big is better than dreaming small. And this is a way for them to set their goals higher, because when you dream big, you set your goals higher. But at the same time, you expand your ceiling of possibility. If you give yourself small goals, if you dream small, it'll be easier for you to accomplish those goals. But you are not exactly striving to reach a higher level. Dreaming big allows you to hit that higher level. Even if you don't get everything accomplished, if you give yourself big goals, you're going to get more done, even if you get half of those goals done, than if you give yourself small goals that take little to no effort and you get all of those done. It's not a matter of having a checklist and putting a check mark in front of everything that you accomplish. It's a matter of having that same checklist filled with goals that many people might view as impossible. That's where the highly productive person thrives. The goals look impossible, they are challenging, but that highly productive person is able to get through it because that person dreams big. The second core belief is that being busy and being productive are 2 completely different things. Being busy is exactly what it would suggest. Something that takes up our time, something that maybe we feel like we're being productive, but we're not. Being busy in some cases can mean that you are being productive, but in many cases, being busy means you're not being that productive. And here's why. When you are productive, you are doing work that directly aligns with a big goal that you are going after. So maybe the big goal you are going after is to write a new book. Well, there are certain things that you do within your business that it is necessary to do those activities for your business to survive, but those same activities are not helping you with your big goals like writing the book. So scheduling blog posts, for instance, that's something that you have to do for the survival of your blog, but it's not helping you to write the books. And that goes with creating blog post pictures. If you create those, then the time that you take to create those pictures, that's time that you cannot be writing the book. So yes, it is important to have blog post pictures because pictures create more engagement, they keep people interested. But they take you away from writing the book if that's your big goal. So in that situation, what you can do is hire a freelancer to help you out with the blog post pictures and hire a freelancer to help you with scheduling your blog posts so that you suddenly have more time available to pursue writing the book. Scheduling the blog posts and creating pictures. Necessary for your blog because your blog needs that. But they are distractions. And even though they are necessary, they are taking that time away from you, and you can easily outsource that type of work to someone else so that you have more time available to pursue those big goals of yours, such as writing a book. And you may even be able to write 2 books with all the extra time you get if you choose to outsource parts of your business. The third core belief is that you have the vision. That's something that a lot of people understand. The vision is basically that big thing that you want to do, the big grand scheme of things. Where are you? Are you the millionaire in the luxurious car who empowers others with books and training courses? So we have an idea of who we want to become. So 10 years later, if everything went perfect, this is who we'd be. And the thing with having this type of vision is that it could be motivating, but it could also turn people off at the same time. And what I mean by that is you look at the vision, you realize you don't feel like it's happening fast enough. And then, as a result, you look at the vision, you feel like it's impossible to get. You're reaching out there, but there's nothing for you to grab. So instead of only having that one vision, you need to have a series of micro visions. And micro visions, they go a little more specific about what you are aiming for, so that instead of having that one big vision, just trying to reach it and like seeing that there's nothing there, what you do is you have the vision and you have that micro vision that helps you to reach a certain point, and then you use all the micro visions to get the vision. And these micro visions will be very motivating in your journey because these are actually within reach. They are not supposed to be impossibly hard. So one of the micro visions can be something as simple as having a certain number of blog posts scheduled in advance, or doing a certain amount of videos, or hitting a certain milestone. Something simple that you know you can do very easily, very quickly, but at the same time, you feel a sense of achievement when you accomplish that micro vision. And finally, the fourth core belief is that there is no stopping. Yes, there is the occasional break. Sometimes you need to take a break just to wind down and to recharge yourself so you can approach your work with greater force. But when you are doing the work, when you are not taking a break, and you shouldn't be taking too many breaks, you don't want to get into a bad habit of procrastinating and watching your time sizzle away. It's the mindset where once you commit to doing something, you just do it without thinking, should I, or wavering, or anything like that. You just do it. No stopping. Because if you commit to an idea or a goal or your work with that type of intensity, then that work is bound to get done due to that intensity. Now, you do want to be careful and make sure you aren't overextending yourself with this approach. So my advice would be to do the work with that level of intensity. And when I say take breaks, I'm talking 5 to 10 minute breaks. Nothing that is substantial enough for you to feel like you have stopped. Something that like you can quickly recharge and then go straight into the work. So that is the idea of not stopping. You're pursuing the work, you're pursuing the goal every single day, and then it gets done, and that's when you feel a level of achievement, and then maybe you can choose to take a certain type of break depending on how you feel. But you have to approach the work with that mindset where if I have to get it done without stopping, I will. And that is the fourth belief that all highly productive people have in common. That is all for this video. I hope it has served you. And what I want you to do is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.